while I'm out here today. Now we've got most of the stuff cleaned up, all the trees we cut down. Still got a few stumps to take off, but it gives me room to start working on the framing for the foundation. So I'm going to be using 2x6 rafters for the floor, and obviously this isn't level, so I'll set it on the ground or almost on the ground in the spots where I can, or it's lowest. But to bring it up, I'm going to be using posts set in concrete at various points around the foundation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some materials up here, kind of make the rough 24 by 12 rafter outside, and that way I can see exactly where I need to dig my posts. I work a lot better on like visualization than I do on just taking measurements, so we're going to start doing that. One consideration for being out here in the middle of the woods, there's no access except by ATV. So I have to bring all my supplies in like this. So it's going to take me a little while to get everything up here, and I'll have a little generator that I can use for power. Alright, so I've got the basic shape of the foundation put in place. Now I'm going to mark and start digging some holes for the posts. And now I'm drilling holes for lag bolts, and then I'm going to countersink them. All right, so the sun's starting to go down since it's the middle of winter, but got almost everything accomplished that I wanted to get done today. The only thing I didn't get done is I wanted to get this insulated, but I can do that tomorrow before I lay sheathing on the top. You can see it's kind of over-engineered 2x6. I've got 4x4 posts in concrete, and I put these little boards in here just to help when the 4x8 sheets of flooring go down, just to help give it a little more reinforcement. But it's solid as a rock already, nice and solid. So that's it for today. Got to get cleaned up, get everything cleaned up. Don't really want to leave anything out here, even though it would probably be fine. You just never know, and it might rain tonight. So one last thing for today, we came up with the name for the cabin. We're gonna call it Sunset Ridge. And the reason why, as you can see, you can actually kind of see that ridge a little bit better now. Sun's right there, and it just goes down. You have a nice view of the sun in the winter. In the summer you won't be able to see it, but right now in the winter, it's a pretty view of the sunset. So this will be called the Sunset Ridge. All right, well, today we're gonna get ready to insulate the cabin. We had it covered with a tarp last night, just in case it rained. So I'm gonna be using a bubble foil Reflectix insulation, and some of you might wonder why I would use that. Well, some other YouTubers that we watch have used it successfully under their cabin, and there's a lot of good reasons to use it. Number one, it doesn't attract rodents. If you use fiberglass, it can break down. The mice get up in it. Bad news. So out here in the middle of the woods, we want to keep rodents away, so there'll be nothing to attract rodents, and it actually works very well. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to lay the bubble insulation down on top of the framing, and then we're going to put the plywood flooring on top of that, and then we'll be ready to start framing walls. All right, so the insulation's done. Now we're gonna start putting on the flooring. All right, so it's time to start laying the plywood. We're having to bring it up on the top of the golf cart. So then we had to get it back here. Four-wheeler's not a very good way to transport plywood. So we're gonna snap a few chalk lines so we know where all our seams are. And then we'll start nailing it down. All right, so now that we've got all the decking boards on, we're gonna go ahead and start framing one wall. I only have enough 2x4s today to do one wall, but we're gonna start with one of the long 20-foot walls. We're gonna frame it in 2x4s. The nice thing is the two walls will be the same on the sides. The windows that I'm gonna be putting in are smaller than the distance between the 2x4s, so we'll just cut those in later. And obviously you'll see that process, so time to get started. We're just curious what it's going to look like, so we're going to stand it up.